Juice 107.3, it is As Hamilton with you this afternoon. 4:15, Fresh Music Friday time, every Friday afternoon. More live music in the studio here. Looking for talent from across the Gold Coast. If you're in a band or you know of some incredible talent, contact us. Email me, as.hamilton@juice1073.com.au. This afternoon, very happy to have local talent Michael Eotvos in the studio. Did I say that right, mate?
You did.
Mate, this is exciting to have you in. I heard about what you're doing, and I had to see it firsthand. I actually went and found you on YouTube and went, this guy is ridiculously talented. Before we even start things off, you've got quite a bit of equipment here in the studio. I need the rundown of what you've actually got in front of you. Before you start to play, explain to us what's going to happen today.
Okay. So basically, I've got a loop station. I've got a pretty big loop station that's got 3 separate tracks, so it gives me the possibility to layer one track. I can build one track, with a guitar riff. Then on the second track, I could lay a bass line or a drum line. Then on the third track, I can lay a vocal line or whatever I want, really. So basically, I'm starting from scratch and building a song on this loop station. And then partnered with that, I've got a harmonizer. So it trips you out. It trips everyone out because as soon as you click that harmonizer on, it instantly sounds like I got someone singing with me.
Mate, this is pretty much the way to eliminate having to have a band. Is this because you wanted to make lots of money from your music and went, no, I don't want to pay every band member. I'm just going to do this all myself. I'm going to drum, I'm going to sing, I'm going to harmonise with myself.
Half and half.
How long have you been doing this for, mate?
Well, I started playing guitar. I picked up a guitar when I was 17. So, but I didn't start gigging for another couple of years after that. So
17. That's a pretty late start for a muso.
Yeah. Well, I've been playing music all my life since I was a kid. I started on piano because the whole family's music. So, but then I gave up piano and took up the drums. And I'm actually a drummer. So,
all right, okay.
Yeah.
Mate, you're going to do a couple of covers for us this afternoon. You actually gig around town. You do a whole bunch of corporate gigs. Do you do stuff? Whereabouts? You do stuff at Jupiter's as well? Is that right?
Yeah, Jupiter's.
So people might have seen you around. Look, can't wait to get into a couple of these covers. What have you got lined up for us first?
Oh, I'm going to do one of my little favourite tracks, which is Little Talks of Monsters and Men.
Oh, it's a great song, mate. Can't wait to get into it. We're talking to Michael Eotvos this afternoon with Fresh Music Friday on Juice 107.3.
outside when we were young and full of life and full of some days. I don't know if I'm wrong or right. You're my mind is playing tricks on you, my dear. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Don't listen to a word I say. Hey, the screams all sound the same. As though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Gone away, I watched you disappear. All that's left is a ghost of you. It's torn apart, there's nothing we can do. Just let me go, we'll meet again soon. Now wait for me, please hang around. I see you when I fall asleep. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Don't listen to a word I say. Hey, the screams all sound the same. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Don't listen to a word I say. Hey, the screams all sound the same. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore.
Come on, there you go. Michael Eotvos in the studio with us right now. Look, a one-man band. If you thought you were listening to a whole bunch of people playing instruments just then and maybe even a bit of harmonies happening, no, one man in the studio right now with a loop station, a whole bunch of equipment. Mate, talk to us a little bit more about this fact that you do it all solo, right? You started as a kid playing piano, then you picked up the drums and you went, you know what, I'm going to do the solo thing. Are you good at multitasking in every other element of your life? Because like when I'm a radio announcer, right, my wife sees me do this. She goes, you can multitask. You're pushing buttons and talking. You know how to multitask. And then if I'm on a mobile phone, I can't hear anything. Like I can't talk to people.
I'll tell you honestly right now, ever since I was a kid, I've got selective hearing, which very much so destroys the multitasking possibilities. But for some reason with music gear, I think being a drummer, when you're using all four limbs doing different things, is definitely helped me out when I'm pressing buttons and stomping my foot, playing chords, singing, and thinking of what to do next all at the same time. It just works.
Mate, watching you do this live in the studio, it's actually quite mesmerising because you're like, you're flicking buttons, you kind of know exactly where you're going. And I'm sure that when you're doing live gigs around the city, people must all be like that. Do you have people come up to you after and say, sign my arm because that's ridiculously talented?
Not quite, but funnily enough, sometimes you get a lot of people coming up going, man, I really like your style, but, you know, it's too bad you're playing with backing tracks.
And you're
I go,
that's me!
Yeah, I go, come on. I go, you know what, just watch this next song, and that'll help you realise I'm not using backing tracks.
Yeah, you're just on the guitar and it just keeps on looping through. It is pretty incredible. Can you do this with any song, though? Like, can you keep on, how many levels or how many layers can you add while you're doing a live track? What do you do?
Whatever I want. I can go as many as I want. I think this loop station allows you either up to 8 or 16 per track layers on each track.
Okay, mate. Before we get into the next track, I've got to talk about this last name, all right? I've pronounced it wrong about 5 times already, but I think I've got it down now. Michael Eotvos. Yeah. Where are you from?
Gold Coast, Queensland.
Yeah, but originally you've got your name spelt like EOTV. OS, but it doesn't say, you know, but like, what's your, you know, like background?
My background, my dad's Hungarian.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And he's musical as well.
Absolutely.
So because your family was musical, was this your selfish way of getting away with from the family? Were you like, you know, did you do road trips and everyone was singing in the car? Is that the sort of family you grew up with and you went, I just want to go to my room and do my own thing?
No, I think because everyone in the everyone in the family played piano, it was just like a thing we did. So everyone's playing piano, and I just got over it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play the drums.
How many family members are we talking playing piano?
Well, mum, dad, and my 2 sisters.
So this is like chopsticks galore in your house, just
absolutely.
Time and time again. Oh,
Chaotic.
The Eotvos house. The musos. Mate, did you, I'm sure, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Did you get married young?
I did.
Of course you did. You would have won a girl's heart at a very young age. If you're doing this sort of stuff, they would have been falling madly in love with you. Is your wife listening right now?
I hope so. And she's the one that got my heart, so.
Oh, that's just beautiful. We are doing Fresh Music Friday. We're going to get into another track, mate. You do a bunch of covers. Do you write your own songs as well, or is this sort of what you do?
I was writing my own songs originally, and then I kind of just fell away from it. I just got enveloped in everyone else's songs.
Well, mate, if you do write a song of you, come back, come and do some originals down the track. We love having live music here at Juice 107.3. Every Friday, Fresh Music Friday, you can contact me as.hamilton@juice1073.com.au. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to do a little medley, a little bit of a David Guetta medley. So chuck a couple songs together, mash them up, and see what comes out.
Well, mate, here we go. Michael Eotvos on Juice 107.3.
down, I won't fall, 'cause I am titanium. You shoot me down, I won't fall, 'cause I am titanium. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, I won't fall, 'cause I am titanium. You shoot me down, 'cause I won't fall, I am titanium. I am titanium. Aren't you? Aren't you?
Come on. If you are listening in right now, this is Fresh Music Friday, talking to Michael Eotvos. That right there is one man with one guitar, a loop station, and some amazing vocals. Mate, that's incredible. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Mate, do you mind sticking... I know you've got to rush off. Is there one more song in you? If we go to a break, can you come up with another song?
Sure.
All right, look, we're going to be continuing our Fresh Music Friday shortly. We are talking to Michael Eotvos. If you want to get your music on the radio, check it out. Email me as.hamilton@juice1073.com.au. Taylor Swift, B.O.B., both of us on Juice 1073. It is As Hamilton this afternoon, 22 minutes to 5, almost knock-off time. Fresh Music Friday. Every Friday we're talking about local talent, bands coming in, doing their live sets. And this afternoon, Michael Eotvos, it's Eotvos, but he's in the studio. Sorry, mate. Why did I call you Eotvos? I don't know. I got a bit distracted.
It's okay, man. I'm used to it. 25
I'm
years
nervous.
of payouts.
Yeah, people. I've actually been getting text messages through going, "How do you spell this guy's name? I want to track him down. Has he got CDs?" That's what you're doing to the Gold Coast right now. Can you spell your last name, please, for the Gold Coast?
Sure. It's Eotvos.
And you got a website, got some of these tracks that you're doing. Effectively, if you've just joined us this afternoon, what you're about to hear is one man with a guitar, a loop station, and some incredible talent. He drums, he plays piano, he sings. He's a machine. Do you play, like, I don't know, like a harmonica or anything like that?
I do, actually.
Yeah, of course you do.
I don't have it in here today, otherwise I would have used it for a track.
Oh, mate. You probably own a triangle as well somewhere out the back.
I got a glockenspiel.
That'll do. That'll do. Hey, look, we got one final song. Normally I want to give you a couple of tracks, but it's been great this afternoon. On a dreary day like this, how good is live music? Love having you in, mate. We wish you all the best. You got gigs coming up shortly in the city. How can people find you? Just through the website?
Yeah, just jump on my website or find me on Facebook, Michael Eotvos Music, and you can follow my gig guide on there.
Awesome, mate. What are you going to finish off with this Arvo?
I'll do a bit of Swedish House Mafia.
You're speaking my language. You are speaking my language. Michael Eotvos on Juice 1073.
I behold, I was a king out in a golden throne. Those days are gone, now the memories on the wall. Still hear the songs, the places where I was born. I hear the cross of moonlight. I swear I have my first shot breath. I still remember how all changed. Oh, when the father said, "Do you war, child? So heaven got a plan for you. Do you war, child?" Yeah. There was a time I met a girl of a different kind. We ruled the world. I thought I never was around the side. We were so young. I think of her now and then. Still hear the songs reminding me of a friend. On the hill across the moonlight, I swear I had my first shot breath. I still remember how it all changed. Oh, and my father said, "Do you war, child? See, heaven got a plan for you. Don't you war, child." Yeah. On the hill across the moonlight, I swear I had my first shot breath. I still remember how it all changed. Oh, and my father said, "Don't you war, child? See, heaven got a plan for you. Don't you war, child."
Yeah. Fresh Music Friday, Michael Eotvos in the studio. Mate, thank you once again for coming in. Already people filling up our Facebook wall saying, great to hear Michael on the radio. Apparently you were in Churn Park recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said they saw you in Churn Park. Great to have you on the radio this afternoon.
How you going, Todd?
So, look, if you want to be on the show just like Michael, contact me as.hamilton@juice1073.com.au. Mate, we wish you all the best. Make sure you pop in again. I've enjoyed that afternoon. I hope everyone out there right now is listening is going, yeah, that was good.
I'd love to come back, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Not a problem, mate. Juice 1073.